I have us here.
Mm-hmm.
See if
we move.
I think we're live.
I don't know. It still says
I'm
we're
on
waiting. Whatever.
Delay,
Okay.
you know.
Probably. Story of my life. We're running on a delay.
Yeah, my life too.
That's
right?
gonna be on my tombstone. We're a little behind.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. McPhoebe, hello.
Hi, Mr. McPhoebe.
Have a good night. Well, you too. Thank you.
There we go. Down, off. Come on.
Crazy Plant Lady, hello.
Oh, hello.
That is a name I haven't seen in a while. But thank you for dropping by.
There it comes.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
So we have... Okay, Christine, there we go. Hi, Christine. Hi, Miss McPhoebe. Hi, Mr. McPhoebe. And Crazy Plant Lady.
Calendar
Patricia,
page.
hello.
Hey, Dom.
All right, I think I'm caught. Oh, Dom, hello. Okay, I think I'm caught.
I think we're good.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a kitty.
There's
Hey,
not
Robin, how are
even,
you?
like...
Hey, Roxanne.
Not even a second
Not even a second
into
in.
it.
And
He
this
had to say
big
hello.
hand had to say hello. KT, hello.
Oh, my goodness. Here, I got to make space for you. Where do you want to be?
He'll move wherever you
Where
put
do you
him,
want to...
so.
You can't
Great
be
life,
right
hello.
here. Okay. There you go. You can
There.
go right
Give me a
there.
cozy little spot.
All right.
Over there.
Uh,
Much better for him, I think, too. Beth, hello. Allegedly Dinah, hello. Dina. Lil Miss Nat, hello.
great. Okay.
Yeah, he's a good boy, Roxanne. He's a good boy. Oscar's a good boy, too. He's
Hey,
just scared
Robin.
shitless to come into the room.
Roxanne K. Grateful Life. I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne.
Silent left hand.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Oh, that's so cool.
So,
Yeah. Aren't they though?
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know
just
what
silly.
this
Hey, bitch.
recent thing is with if I don't know if you've been watching for a while. He was never like this.
he would leave the room where
ever.
we used to film.
And it seems as soon as we set it up,
Yeah.
he comes running.
Hello, Marie. How are you?
Don't
Oranges,
you?
oranges. Hello.
Oh my goodness.
He's a good boy. Maine
He
Coon,
is.
at least
He's a-
part Maine Coon. So he's like, his
With this
mane,
big tail.
when he sheds, the mane goes away. But when it comes back, it's about twice. It's like a big
It's like a
chin.
yeah.
It's like chinny fur. Kind
Huh.
of. I don't know.
And he loses his mane in the winter and grows it in the summer. I would think that would be backwards,
Yeah,
but
I
ever
can't
since
figure
we've
that
had
out.
him.
So, Teddy Big, hello. Low and lazy, how are
Mr.
you?
Phoebe is wheeling the bride around
Wheeling
the
the
great
bride around.
people. He was the maid of... Oh! Wait.
Oh,
Hope
you're at a
treated
wedding.
well. Take care and have a good night.
Maid of honor.
Hi everyone, happy Sunday. We're at a
Star,
wedding
hello.
dinner. Oh, okay. I didn't see your first one. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
nice of you to you're at a wedding and you still popped in.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's so awesome.
That's
oh
great.
my gosh.
You didn't have to, but thank you for dropping by. Enjoy the wedding.
I'm in the hall for a minute. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh,
Sometimes
thank
at
you.
weddings you need. We did.
Yeah.
At our own wedding, we needed room to breathe.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh my goodness.
And to go do our costume
Hey,
change.
Star.
so-
Nice to see you. Oh yeah, he does. He loves the
Hey,
camera.
Rihanna, hey, Andy.
And he's a photogenic kitty too. He has a
He
pretty
is.
face.
Yeah, he's pretty for Maine Coons because they're kind of
Sometimes they can.
fugly. They're
They
kind of
look-
a face
yeah.
a mother could love, you know.
Yeah, sometimes I noticed that. Yeah. Oh, they're all
So,
I
Mary
would
Wells,
scoop them
hello.
all up and love them.
Yeah, I know. I can do that with Oscar. Oscar's much more affectionate with me. I can give him a kitty hug, and I haven't tried picking him up because we're just not there yet. Only once have I seen. You did. You picked him up once.
Oscar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked Oscar up. Yeah,
picked up.
when I had to. You
They
know.
were hissing at each other or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I was like, "Now you stop that."
Suffering from massive sunshine deprivation. It's been more than 2 weeks. We had sun today.
Yeah, we had sun for
But
the
that
first
was it.
time today. Yeah.
From Myrtle Beach. Hello, Michael.
Yeah. Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Oh, you have a great week too. I love Myrtle Beach, by the way.
Mm.
We always would vacation there and stay in North
Mhm.
Myrtle,
I got you.
Cherry Grove. Cherry Grove. That's where our beach house was.
Oh, very good. Must be nice to have a beach house.
Oh yeah, I know. I grew up so privileged. No,
We didn't have a beach
we
house.
we had a shared one.
I was gonna say
You
we
know.
just slept on the beach actually. So.
Yeah, I did that a couple times. No, it wasn't ours solely. My
Yeah.
grandmother,
within the family.
A bunch of people had it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have a family that have that with a cottage. There's a few people that go in on it and they use it all year.
Yeah.
So,
hi, Kathy. Ariana. I have a kitty in my lap right now, too. That's so funny.
I know. We're still working with Oscar to be out of that, room and be out here with us. He's not in the closet.
Who?
Anymore. Oscar.
Oh, no.
He's mostly bedroom, kitchen, sometimes living room. He'll come through to look. So, hey, Patricia, how are you?
He's coming out a little more and more. Like, he's
getting more and more
every day now he's out. Like, I mean, he comes out probably, I don't know, maybe 5 times a day. He comes out, plays around a little bit. Then he goes back into the bedroom.
And he'll see Bandit usually. And Bandit's just playing. I've only seen them be maybe mean to each other with the mean mugging and the ears back.
Maybe like once, twice.
Once or twice, but more or less they just ignore each other.
Yeah, and Bandit, he wants to, like, he'll run after us. He wants to play, and then Oscar freaks out and goes
on the ceiling
looking down.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's try to get us smoking before he comes back.
He's a sweetie. He's a good boy. Oop, I hear free background music. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go turn it off.
Oh yeah, I didn't mute the TV. Uh-oh. But no, yeah, we were just doing Sunday stuff. Like, I had all the Christmas stuff down, but it was in boxes sitting by the so all of that is like put away. All the stuff you forgot, I found an ornament here, a piece of poinsettia there. Oh, that drives me nuts because to go back to find the boxes and put them in, I feel like just throwing it away. But that really just, like, errands we did today, nothing much.
Nothing crazy.
We're off tomorrow.
Yeah, Martin Luther King. I don't have to work.
So it's like Saturday night.
I know, it's like an extra weekend.
I know.
It was good.
I keep forgetting too, and it's so cool to remember.
It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to put out clothes for work tonight. I don't have to do crap. Steve, did you ever get your new comfy chair? No, but it'll come. I'll get it. Right now we're rearranging the living room so we can rearrange with that in mind to have somewhere to put it. Because I have like my chair now with my ottoman, but
yeah, we'll get it.
Peanut Slab, hello.
So do Oscar and Bandit have a perch to see outside from? Yeah, they both. There's 2 of them. One in the bathroom on the ledge. I put a piece of wood out so they can sit, and then one in the kitchen. We put a chair by there, and they sit there and look outside.
Oscar likes that.
And they do, yeah. They sit and look outside.
Bandit will lay on top of the cat tree and peek out the window.
Yeah.
But I think he's just so over. He's like, there's nothing out there for me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the look on his face when he looks outside.
He does, I know. Oscar's more like, he'll look at the bird.
My God. Yeah,
like
he's very high strung.
He'll start that talking like, It's so cute. I got to get that filmed because I love when cats do that.
Yeah, they're new to me. So New Zealand. I didn't see that. Peanut Slab, New Zealand. Hello. Poor BBJ.
Oh, yes. Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Poor BBJ is right. Not poor Chantal. Not poor Pete's. The defenseless one who needs humans. Calls a window a cat TV. Totally. He had said on one of his shows, he said, what do you wonder what your cat does all day when you're not home? Sleep and look out the window. Were their 2 biggest activities.
Jackson Galaxy calls a window cat TV. That's awesome. Oh, Mary, thank you. Brush or comb the cats with the same brush. So their scents get on each other. We have 2 separate brushes. Oh my gosh, I'll do that. What a great idea.
T-Girl, wondering if you got my wedding gifts. It's the first time I used the website, so I have no idea.
I think we did, and we haven't shown it yet. We have a list of like what we've shown so far on camera and what we haven't.
Because we're still unpacking.
I'll check today as soon as this is over because I have the whole list in there. But I'm almost certain we did. I'll double check. I'll make sure of it.
So I offered to pay for BJ. Oh, she won't take it. It's not about that. She can afford it. She could afford the vet for a dozen animals. It's that she wants people to not tell her what to do, even if it's a good idea. It's very juvenile. I'm not going to take care of my cat, and that'll show all of you. You'll have a dead cat.
Did she really?
And an attitude.
That was very nice of you, Patricia. And she just, like, just spit on her. Like that, like...
Yeah, Hellfire, hello.
you can see it. It's like making me angry.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Especially, hey, Carabella, how are
what a
you?
nice like offer, and like
Oh no, of course she wouldn't.
all she had to do was say thank you so much, but no, I'm okay.
The
That's
nastiness is the thing. The nasty, and they're just gonna blame each other. Pete will say you ran across the world. She'll say you were living here. How did they die? Because he was practically furniture. He was broke, no wheels. I mean, he would be no good to the cat if he wanted to be. And with Chantal sent him some money for an Uber to go to the vet, but and she never lifted the cats anyway. She always took Pete's with her when she did go because the cats are heavy. Yeah, the cats are heavy. When they go to base camp, I have no idea. I have no idea. I didn't get notification while washing dishes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Her cat was 20 years old too. I know.
Yeah.
I would be devastated. Like we do, like everything we can for them. Like I can't imagine just not. Oh, I can't imagine.
Yeah, like their food comes first, their medicine comes first, their litter needs, hygiene stuff all comes first because they can't do it for themselves. So.
Oh, good bitch. That you did move over. I forgot about that. You had mentioned that before Christmas. Oh, I hope you're all settled in. Moving is
hell. Moving is terrible.
It is, and we do. We still have we in this room. We still have 3 boxes that need unpacked. Now they are, crap. My stuff.
Yeah,
but
she's insane. I'm building a piece of furniture at the moment. That's my project for the weekend. I'm building this wardrobe.
And that was a wedding gift. So
that was a wedding gift. Yeah, so we'll be showing that. I don't think Sal is allowed in Nepal with his passport. I don't know. I don't know about that kind of thing at all. Just case related. I would, take a peek and look it up. But wherever they end up going, it'll be an overblown story, a lie. She'll come back, and it's just going to be more. It's Chantal type romance. There's usually spitting and revenge videos and trying to get people fired at their jobs and like things like that. So she's going to go to base camp at Everest. Sure.
Yeah, there are certain countries that he can't enter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did. Let's see.
Certainly.
Yes, you did.
Well,
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, that
stuffed
looks
peppers.
Tasty.
Oh, yeah.
Stuffed peppers, they look good.
She made it with block cream cheese and canned rotel.
That's
you stuff them and bake them for 30 minutes. Ooh, that sounds good.
I'd eat that. I'd definitely eat that.
We do have a green pepper in there.
We do.
Oh, that sounds good for dinner.
Well, you better get busy then.
I have ground beef. It's frozen.
Milk Tea had all her videos with experiences as an expat.
We can make it with turkey.
Well, yeah, she knows the ins and outs. Chantal depends on the fact that most of us are ignorant and don't care enough to look up the facts. Because it's not... She lies anyway. Kind of like how she won't show her wedding certificate because no one would believe her anyway. She lies anyway. So anything like... I don't know. All I saw was that cartoony looking mock-up of a marriage license that I saw with just their first names on it. That was the only, like...
Are you talking about milk tea?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, we were a minute ago.
Oh, okay, you did already, because I saw that too, the milk tea video, and I was like, that's...
It's because she knows what she's talking about.
She does.
Yeah. She assumes everyone's as ignorant as her and just faking it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Chantal, you would assume she knew a lot about the process because she's there. Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Nope.
So, and she'll be back in no time.
Ooh, like chimney stuffed peppers with couscous.
Ooh,
see, now I'm getting hungry I think I'm gonna make them tonight.
Couscous
that sounds
tasty.
good.
We don't eat enough couscous. When I was a bachelor, I ate tons of couscous. Get home from work, make some hot water, pour the couscous in, throw in a can of tuna and tomatoes, and
ooh, Star, you're excited to try making tiramisu? Oh, that's like one of my it's in the top 5. My favorite desserts. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now I want that.
It does drain you being angry all the time, or looking for reasons to be angry, or not liking your situation and having to search hard for someone to blame.
Drains you, it does.
Because it can't just be the result of her choices. It must be an internet conspiracy and everyone's out to get me. Please.
It's always like that with her for years.
Well, it's because she thinks she's a star. She's only enough of a public figure to mock.
I know.
But she's not enough of a star. Like, stars have fans.
Like, yeah.
Like, they don't fill a chat with 90% of the people who hate them. That's not,
Yeah.
Unless that's, the look you're going for.
I wish I was married to a chef. Oh, it looks better than it is, right? You can attest for that.
Yeah.
Chefs don't like to cook at home.
No, you'd get home.
Well, I do
main
now that I
cuisine.
don't work.
Well, yeah, when you were working,
I
good.
do cook a lot more now.
Well, it's like you get home, you don't want to get food if you want.
Yeah.
To. Like when I get home, I don't, I don't want to talk for a while when I get home usually, because I usually talk to people all day.
Yeah.
And it's occasionally emotionally draining.
Yeah.
Not all the time. But you have a good face for that now too. You do the same kind of work.
I know.
Not identical, but similar.
Similar, yeah.
When you
it
work
is draining. It's emotionally draining.
and there's no like finite at the end of the day. Like when I did mail processing, it was like you do this many an hour and that many an hour and that many an hour and then your day's over.
Yeah.
It doesn't continue tomorrow. The same problem doesn't happen 3 months at a time. People are much more different than mail, I guess. Pulled pork and
Very
coleslaw, I could
true.
go for that.
Oh, that sounds good too.
I was a late convert to putting coleslaw on barbecue-y things. I probably discovered it in college one night when we had munchies or something.
Mark, have you ever made rustic bread in a cast iron Dutch oven? I keep wanting to try to make it, but it looks too easy to be true. No, it is easy. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
Eric Neese on the
An infomercial guy?
Yes, he baked it in his Dutch oven.
Oh. Yeah. Well, somebody wants to see it. And you just happen Thursday's coming up.
Oh, I don't do yeast. That's for beginners. That's not for beginners.
That's not for yeast is not for beginners.
No.
It's yeast.
To you. To me, it's magic powder.
Somehow
it turns flour
magic powder.
It turns into fluff. It turns flour into fluff.
They have instant yeast,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'll try it. Can't make sourdough started. Never worked properly. We had a lot of sourdough. Remember in the beginning when we were all preparing for the end? And people were out making sourdough bread and stuff.
I know. Not learn how to cook the local dishes. I know. Well,
yeah. And go to Burger King.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, that's why all that fresh food can't fit in a seat on a plane anymore. That's how fresh it was.
Sharon, that's so funny. This entire time I've been thinking in my head, I should make tiramisu for a video because I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made it hundreds of times at the restaurant. And I think it would be a good Valentine's Day dessert.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yes, that is a yes. We'll do it.
It is never ending. It's just on.
It is,
and on
I know.
and on. Oh, you like the infomercials? Good. I like. Because I like all the stuff too.
I like that too.
I like infomercial products and trying things.
Your little thing there. I like that. I think it's a good. Hey, Jay, what's up?
It says, I'm not. Mod me 1 second. What?
Oh, he changed his name. Wait. Oh, I'm enjoying it.
There.
Okay. Oh, I'm not mod me 1 sec.
Okay, I'm back. He's back.
Oh, I'm not mod me. I'll be right back with the right mod one. Okay. Yeah. There he is.
Mm-hmm. Gosh. The joys of multiple YouTube accounts. It's a nightmare. It is, especially when you go to upload a video and you get halfway done and you realize you're logged in as the wrong one.
Yeah.
So you have to get rid of it and start all over again. Doing good, Jay. Doing good.
Yeah, Star. There are many different recipes. I have a nice. I have two. I have a completely homemade one, and then I have one that is a little easier. They're both easy though. I mean, it's not. Yeah, not difficult. So
I think it's just like it seems like it's complicated.
Well, the homemade is we make the lady fingers, which is it's kind of a pain, but
that can be scary.
Maybe we'll just start with lady fingers already made.
Yeah, we'll start with. You don't have to be a hero. Just you just buy them.
It's like you make a battery, you pipe it, and bake them. But it's kind of. I
watch a lot of cooking shows. There's no way in hell I'd make lady fingers. That's the most tedious. Like tiramisu is relatively simple, I think.
It is.
But baking the lady finger, it's like what? Oh, make me a BLT and go bake the bread.
Bake the bread, or like that. Making baklava, but let's make the pastry. Oh, I had to do that in pastry school.
Oh God, there's a small place in hell where all you do is make phyllo all day.
It's horrible, and they wouldn't let us use the machines to do it. Like you had to learn how to do it, and then you could use the roller. But
yeah.
I don't like that type of thing.
Mark's not great at bread pudding, but I am. I make my,
I'm not a bread pudding fan. I don't know.
but you do it with like a traditional custard.
I do.
If you go look for Annie Fee,
Mhm.
and her bread pudding, that's more of how I make it. There's no eggs, there's no custard, and throw a few donuts in for good measure. Cake donuts. They're very tasty.
Bread pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, I like bread pudding. Rice pudding, I'm not a fan of.
Oh, it's gluten free.
Yeah.
So
I love bread puddings of all different kinds.
I know Oranges. She's my lady friend.
Auntie Fee?
No,
Who?
Kathy Mitchell.
Oh, Kathy.
Well,
Mitchell.
both. Those are my my fairy godmothers of the kitchen, Andy. I think they'd get along. It's kind of like Snoop Dogg.
They probably
and-
would.
It's like Snoop Dogg,
And Martha.
and Martha. You know, you get the best of both sides of
Who
things.
would have ever thought of that matchup?
And
Like
guess-
years ago? Who would have
And
ever?
between the two of them, guess which one's a felon? Martha.
Right? That's so funny. They're so good together too. It's so funny.
I know. It's so. What a weird bond.
The bread pudding made with Belgium waffles.
Uniquely Erica,
and the
hello.
big sugar chunks is delicious. Ooh, that sounds good.
Bread pudding made with an old, what are they called? What are those big Christmas breads that people give you?
The
In the box?
Panettone.
Panettone bread pudding is good too.
Yeah, that's good.
That's very good because especially, you know, depending on who you know, you might have 8 of them.
Mhm.
So you can recycle them into that.
That and the fruitcakes.
The fruitcakes are on. No, I tried to make like French toast out of a fruitcake once. It didn't work.
Not a fan of fruitcake. I tried.
No,
I just not.
I've had cakier ones. I've had ones that are like just candied fruit. There might be a teaspoon of flour in it, maybe.
And they always have that. There's always like an honest taste into it. Like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, croissant bed pudding is good. I like.
heavy.
I usually get day old, a boule, big round one if they have it day old. Rip it up, and then what else is in it? I haven't made the bread pudding for the channel. I don't think.
I don't think you have.
I don't think I've made mine, but I buy a few donuts and some day old bread, milk, sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, and
Ugh.
about a half a stick of butter, maybe more. And it's best served warm. It tastes like donuts and cinnamon, and it's just very
Ooh.
tasty. So
Oh, that's nice. Oh yes, thank you, Star. Smash that like button,
Mhm.
please.
I know, Sharon, but someone always gives it to you, so you gotta have
Yeah,
the
I
oh
smashed
thank you, a
it.
fruitcake base at the ready. Butter makes everything better.
Whoops.
That goes in the mix, and then it goes in the pan, so it gets nice and crusty. Bread
Said
pudding.
perfectly, Sharon. Fruitcake is nasty.
Mhm.
Love it. Do you have any?
Fruitcake cookies are good. Barefoot Contessa makes some of those.
No,
She
those
has-
aren't bad.
Yeah,
They're not bad.
they're not bad because it's not like a big slab of it. you
Any
know?
hints on your next theme? Well, yes. Thank you very much for answering my little poll on Friday because I was having decision fatigue
Mhm.
on what to do for tomorrow. We're gonna it'll be Valentine's Day,
Mhm.
so we can. It made so much sense. Like I'm always last minute with stuff, but the earlier you do it, the more time you have for everyone to do
to
it.
do whatever the activity
know?
is. Yeah.
Especially if it's like a Dollar Tree craft or
Mhm.
something like that, because they get their stuff in and it goes.
Yeah.
So
So
tomorrow we'll be doing some Valentine's Day stuff. And then we gotta get on changing our backdrop and stuff. We still don't know
it's
when
still under
we're
construction.
we normally take off like maybe 5 days or something. We take a break and then come back with a new backdrop and everything, but we keep postponing it.
Yeah, we keep postponing taking a week off.
I know.
So that's why Mom said, she's like, "Aren't you taking a week off?"
I know everyone's
Yeah.
asking. I'm like, oh no, we'll let you know.
Mhm.
But I think we'll be here this week, and it'll like
Be the week
we said
after that,
before, it'll be
probably.
next week. So, next week's live will be the last one, and then we'll take off 5 days.
Yeah, and then we'll pick up again with the next weekend.
Yeah.
So
The cat's back. I put my cigarette out.
yeah, kitty.
There he is.
There's a kitty here.
He's
So-
right on my
Hi,
lap.
Cindy. How are you?
Goodness.
St. Patrick's Day meets a chorus line. I want green glitter top hat.
Yes.
Scranton has
Love
the
it.
4th largest St. Patrick's Day parade in America.
Mhm.
It comes after Chicago, and Scranton's such a little place, but Chicago's the biggest, and then there's another one, and then Scranton comes 4th, I believe.
Mhm.
For a town of 80,000, it really does fill up. Thank you, Carabella, for the super chat. Just because.
Aw,
That's
just
nice.
because.
Thank you.
There it is. That's so sweet.
It's always so nice. Thank
How is your son, by the way? I was thinking about him. This morning I was thinking of him actually. One of my patients had sent me an email and said he couldn't make his appointment on Tuesday because he has COVID,
Mhm.
but he's in the hospital and he's like almost on a ventilator.
Mhm.
I'm like, it's so scary, you know. It just is.
Mhm. I had to get my Kathy pillow. It's soothing.
Speaking of Kathy,
Speaking of Kathy, I have a pillow with her face on it because it's that deep. So
you might have bought too many Valentine's Days. I do the same thing
Yeah.
at craft stores. I try to stay away
yeah,
from
Thank
like
you, Sharon.
Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but I do the same thing at the Dollar Tree.
I know. You shouldn't like spending like $20-$30 at the Dollar Tree. I mean, I've seen videos of like $100 hauls from the Dollar Tree.
know.
What idiot? Oh, I know that idiot. Never mind. Not you.
I'll own it.
Another blonde idiot.
No, I didn't. Not 100, but
No.
the last one was almost $40.
Well, you know what? The like cleaning supplies,
Oh, yeah.
especially around the holidays, if you want to get foil packed stuff to package up leftovers for people, like you don't get a medal for paying more for that stuff. It's pretty much the same. The tin foil or the aluminum foil is so cheap though at Dollar Tree. It's like as sturdy as gold leaf, pretty much.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's on the mend. Karen, I am. I took my two grown daughters to see the Moulin Rouge. I loved that movie. I would love to see it live.
Oh no, I watched it so many times.
Yeah, me too.
Sitting there with boxed wine and crying. And then getting into the crying, so like rewinding it and watching it again. I was so weird when I drank. So weird.
How old is Kathy now?
My mom. Kathy who?
Oh, I don't know. She asked how old is she now. I think you were talking about Kathy Mitchell.
Mitchell, I don't know. She's probably almost dead. I mean, she's
probably almost dead.
She was in her 40s when she started working in the 80s. So the last time I saw her in anything, it was the Rachel Ray show. And she was doing a competition. It was her versus some other guy trying to hawk coffee outside on the street. And she didn't win the contest. But that's the last time I saw her. I'd go to like a book signing. I wonder if she's on Twitter. I should look that up.
It must be a really bad case of COVID. My doctor friend told me that they rarely see a
72.
ventilator
Thank you,
anymore
Jay.
at the hospital because of the new meds. Yeah, he said that they gave him something. It starts with a P. It's for COVID.
No idea.
I don't know. They did give him that medication, and he's not on a ventilator, but he's almost there. He said that they may have to put him. And this was all in an email. I didn't speak to him or anything, but
Oh, 76. Okay, thanks, Andy. 72.
And
We'll
he did
just
say it
average
was bad. He had a bad bout of it, and he wasn't vaccinated or anything either. So, and he's older. He's almost 60. So I'm sending out prayers for him. He's a good guy.
Don't feel bad, Jay. I didn't know at all. Google's
You're
not
over
giving-
winter already? Oh yeah, I know. Me too. I know. I'm thinking about like the garden and things like that. I'm like, oh, I wish winter was over, but we've had a pretty mild winter.
We did. We had a bad cold snap.
That bad cold would snap.
Which I all but duct taped the windows shut.
Yeah,
Like,
it lasted for 5 days.
we
It was
put in
like a
some
deep
weather
freeze.
stripping. Like we had to.
But not snow, not bad. And right now it's like winter. I mean, it's 30s, you know, but no snow. So fingers crossed. I think we'll
Gotta go.
see
See
a
ya, star.
time whenever like
Hey, Denise.
when we won't even see winter. You know, I think it's like it's getting milder and milder every year.
Yeah, it's getting more unpredictable. Like
Unpredictable
70
for
degrees on
sure.
Christmas Day, like that kind of thing.
I know.
And then it being 75 degrees and then below freezing within the same like 3 days. Mild, but we keep getting big snows.
with
Yeah.
every cold snap. Oh, okay. Oh, you're having your first snowstorm? Where are you at, Carrie? I really would like to have a snowstorm.
Yeah.
I would. I do like a snowstorm.
You're having weather in the south, so you're freezing all day. That sucks.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Unusually cold.
50 to 60s. I have to check. Oh, you're in Boston. Okay.
Stop with the coffee. It's after 6. Switch to my soda.
Wind chill is the worst. It's absolutely the worst because it can be 30 out and you still feel like you're going to get frostbite really quick on your nose.
Like it hurts.
It hurts. And it was flurrying last night. I ran out to get smokes at some stupid time of night. And it was Sharon, we weren't actually very warm. The weather stripping in here wasn't all that it could be. There was like a breeze coming through every window. So we got the weather stripping from like where you put the plastic up and then go around it on some of the windows in the back, and it's fine. I keep it at 62 or 63 all the time.
Oh, Carrie's in Boston, my favorite city. Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, they're having a snowstorm. There is nothing like being in Boston in the snow. For me, I don't know. Experienced it a couple times, but
yeah, I never did snow in Boston. We only went once, I think, and we just bummed around, went Whole Foods, and then left.
Snow's coming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We didn't look at our weather. I don't know if we're getting any snow coming. We could each send one.
Favorite song is "Please Come to Boston."
Yeah. Yeah, you have. Please come to Boston in the winter. You
How old is it?
It's older.
Oh, that's why.
I think the 70s, I think.
I wasn't even born yet.
She just said no. No?
No. Who's it by?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
Oh,
someone will know it for sure.
Yeah.
Anywhere in New England is magical. It is.
New England's cute.
Oh, it is.
Very cute.
So, I have such great memories of being
Andy.
like in, Boston and New England. And like, sitting in a restaurant while it's snowing out, having a lobster roll. You know, I really like New England. But the winters are brutal.
It was Christmas that it was freezing this last round. It was freezing on Christmas. We were doing our first Christmas married, so we stayed in. But we went up to my parents' house like the next day or the day after to have Christmas. So
I'm looking it up right now. It's by Dave Loggins.
Okay. That helps.
Please come to Boston for the springtime. No. She just said no. Hey, rambling boy,
I'm not getting any closer
to
understanding it.
Boston ain't your kind of town.
I don't know. Was it in a movie?
I don't know if it was ever. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. No. Oh, he hasn't lived. All right, we'll have to download it.
I've lived, just not then.
See, Mudslicker knew it. Dave Loggins.
My like of music goes about as far back as the 60s, but it skips a lot of the 70s.
Ah, and Kenny Chesney did a cover. I didn't know that. Look, Christine recognized it from my fabulous singing.
There you go.
Oh, I'm losing my mind.
Oy vey.
I do like that song. I'm going to have to download. I liked all those songs around that time.
I grew up in the 90s. We went from the beginning, we had grunge and gangster rap, and then by the end of the century, it was Britney Spears and freaking Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. It was just pop music all the time by the time I was growing up. And then I was into electronic rave type music for a few years, and I still like electronic music, but
that was
what I lived. Like I didn't see bands, I saw DJs. I would go to Philly. I went to a rave at an airport hangar in Lebanon one time. That was fun. Lebanon, Pennsylvania, and not a rave in Lebanon. That would be weird.
That was definitely the decade of the boy band for sure.
It was. Everyone had spiked highlights in the front.
Highlights.
All the hair would be slicked, and then this would be up.
I had that look.
I know. I went to school with some wealthy kids too, and it was like, but wealthy for our area. Like Gap was showing off. It's all relative. So, graduated in 2004. I was spring of 2005. I got out of college. So
that's funny.
During college, I was listening to indie rock stuff, all sorts of different things. Hey, Mick.
I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Okay.
No.
I'll stop. I do like that song.
You don't have to stop, but I'll let you know when you hit one I know.
Hey, Mick.
Hello, Mick. Speaking of, he's not around. So.
Oh, Sharon, thank you for saying that. Thank you both for sharing your struggles with health. It helps me out not to feel alone in your struggles. I know, and that's what I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I always, like, when I mention things that are going on that I'm struggling with, I'm always worried, like, am I complaining? Do they want to hear this? Like, like, I get that feeling with it. Like, I don't want to be like that, but if somebody can relate to it, then absolutely it's worth it. Because sometimes we just have to talk about it. We don't have answers, I don't know.
Hey, sunshine and chaos, how are you? Must be all that fresh air. So, yeah, we've done lucky with the weather. It's not going to be too bad, hopefully. It's usually more mild here. Only every so many years do we get like a blizzard.
Behind.
I haven't seen a blizzard here, proper blizzard, in like 30 years, where it was a blizzard warning and we had blizzard conditions. But I remember being out of school for like 2 weeks after the blizzard of '93. We were buried. And then there was a cold snap and my parents' furnace broke. I remember being in the living room, my space heater was all bundled up. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Grateful. None of us are as alone as we think we are usually.
Depeche Mode, yes. Depeche Mode.
70s to 90s was good music. I'd go in. Well, I was a big fan of the 60s. I'm a huge Mamas and Papas fan. So 60s wartime.
See ya, Peanut. Thanks for stopping by.
Vietnam era type music, like that stuff to me is good. That's what I grew up on. That's what my mother would put on. She'd put her records on or her 45s, and it was like the Hollies, the Beatles, the White Album. There were some real stinkers in there though too. Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh, Nick watched some of our old videos.
Yeah,
we forgot we used to start in the dark.
We start in the dark and
dim it up. I forgot. I had that little switch, and that it was literally a plug-in switch
that you just
with
and the lights would go.
One of those. It was like a stand lamp for the living room, and we bent it to face us. We've come so far.
We have come a long way,
baby. We actually have lights, with the umbrellas.
Yeah, they do.
Which was a gift. And they work really nice.
Yeah. They're great. Everything is great. The background's great. That was another. That's how it wasn't unboxed. We're using it.
Right. Yeah. I filmed the opening of it.
Okay.
And when we were gonna do a here's what the studio looks like now video as soon as I get it finished.
Yeah.
And then show it then.
Oh yeah, we were much more apprehensive about being on camera when we started.
Oh, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't.
Yeah.
I was all weird and awkward.
Yeah.
I'm much more comfortable now. I am.
I knew that. See, girl, I knew that's how we got the lights.
Her.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yes.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to say it because the list, I was going to go grab the list, but I'm good. Yes.
We're using it.
We're using it. We love it.
It's over there. It's over there.
Yes. And we did film it. So that'll be coming soon.
And we've been using it for 2 weeks too. If not more,
we have.
So.
Oh, it's great. It's a whole set,
It's not bad, Carrie. It's so weird because at work I could get nervous talking in front of a group of 30. I'm good at it, but my first 10 minutes of every presentation are shaky as anybody else's often are. But it's not that weird because we're really sitting on our love seat talking to a phone with you guys responding. So it's not as overwhelming. There's 110 people in here. I would drown in a room full of 110 people, but filming just feels different.
It feels different.
It's not as nerve-wracking at all.
I still get a little nervous with live streams,
you, Jake.
But,
Well, live streams are whatever they are. I don't think I've changed too much since the video started. I look different every 3 months, whether I'm fat, thin, bald, blonde, to keep it interesting. Your issue's talking too fast. That's hard. I'm prone to, but I have a low voice, so all you hear is if I'm talking too fast, or from another room, you're listening in. But that comes with the family. My dad has a similar voice, and so does my brother.
Oh, Andy, I do the same thing. I talk like it's coming in my head, and it's coming. I'm trying to talk, and then I forget what I'm saying, and before long, it's been a half hour of talking. I know.
Usually Mondays with Mark is about 4.5 hours. we shave it down to a cool
editing.
40 minutes because we don't want it to be too long.
Yeah, it can be long. I know.
It's day 2. You should stream the entire process, the whole 4 hours of putting it together and filming it. It's interesting.
No, Grateful Life.
Thanks,
It's not that you're. I don't. It's not you. You got. It's. I don't know. It's the self-conscious thing for me for sure.
Yeah.
It is everyone's looking.
Everyone's looking.
Everyone's looking.
So I wear more clothes and hug things.
Yeah, that's a
glasses,
good.
hat, you know.
Yeah, I don't. I should probably do that.
Yeah, I need a whoopee, like something safe
Yeah.
to have with me.
Yeah.
So
Comfort, you
Mhm.
know.
I used to do that. Therapy, I would always sit down on the couch and grab a pillow. Don't censor yourself, Mark. I enjoy your stream of consciousness. Thank you, T-girl.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Maybe I should put out the unedited version once, and then we'll revisit that.
Oh my god, yeah, there's a lot more swearing.
Damn it!
What would you want to do, Carabella? What kind of YouTube channel would you want?
You should.
I mean, we don't really have a theme. Just us doing stuff. You know.
We could do a collab, like we could do a recipe together or something that would, like, you know, wet your feet a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, Oceana.
Or I know, but I was so anxious at first too, and it really does even out.
It does.
It's not, because you think, oh my gosh, you're in front of a bunch of people. You're not.
You're
you
not.
know.
And if you really felt uncomfortable, you could always like delete the video.
No,
you know what I mean? If you
true.
felt super uncomfortable, you could take it down.
Yeah, that's true.
Blah 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 kind of thing. Yeah. Interesting stuff to you. You don't have to have a reason for the channel. Under lifestyles, it's
True.
basically just if you travel, film it. If you cook,
Yeah.
film it.
Yeah.
Think about things, how often you want to release a video, and then what do you want to be in it, and how long do you want it to be. But you can start moving. Jay has twice the subs he had like 3 weeks ago.
I know you're
Channel's
growing,
growing
Jay.
fast. Last I checked, it was 209.
Yeah.
Maybe 2, I forget. But it's, yeah. Our bloopers vid, ooh, we've done a couple.
Those take a lot to put out.
They take a lot because
they're-
we have old saved clips from
It's like,
who knows
oh,
how
I
long
don't.
ago.
Yeah.
A lot of them end in swearing tirades, which probably aren't good for monetization.
Yeah. But I've been saving them. We're going to be doing those more often now because they are funny. When I watch them
Mhm.
back, I'm like, you know, that is kind of funny.
hmm
You know, you see a different side of what happens, you know, because
Yeah.
there's always something that happens. Something falls over, something you
Yeah,
forget
it
what
always
you're
is.
saying, or
Yeah, I don't remember which video the bloopers were in that we put out.
we put it. It was before it
It was
started.
like the intro to the video.
Um,
I don't remember which thing it was. Exactly,
was
Jay,
around
that's how it goes.
Christmas time, later, like the
Mhm.
last week before Christmas. I think it was in that week.
hmm
And there's no way to check.
But it's like that, Jay. We went through a few months where we were picking up like 200 new folks to the channel a month. And then it slowed down after a while and there was nothing. And then you get a pop again. Last week we gained a whole bunch of people because there was a lot more views on Coffee Talk. And I think a lot of people who don't watch the channel. So, you know, that was good for growth.
Oh yeah, totally, Christine. Care about you can do a scattershot channel. I like that scattershot. That's us. I mean, we do the same thing. It's
Yeah.
just like
There's some things we do
Share-
over and over.
yeah,
right?
like our segments and
It's
stuff.
like our chit chat, there's no script. It's like, what do you want to talk about? I
Yeah,
was like, oh, we'll mention this.
we
yeah,
used to
that,
think
we'll
we
talk
had to
about
have a
this.
script like for chit chat. Like, okay, we're gonna talk about this, and
Yeah.
this, but then that's not chit chat.
No, it's scripted. It's
Yeah.
not organic. It doesn't come from here.
Right.
Hope my favorite YouTube couple are doing well. Thank you for the super chat, Oceana.
Oh,
We're doing
thank
well.
you.
Thanks for
We
checking.
are. Thank you. I hope
We're
you
good.
are too.
Good. After like Christmas and the wedding and all this stuff is kind of winding down, this is like a very well timed 3-day weekend to catch your breath
Mhm.
after everything. Because the wedding went right into the holidays right after. So
That's a good idea, Andy. You should promote older videos on Twitter. Help us pick old ones to watch. I once we come back, we're definitely gonna do Twitter.
Mhm.
I have to find either somebody to help or I just have to schedule time to do it because Twitter's a little different than Facebook.
it's more real time, it's more immediate.
Yeah.
It seems to demand more attention.
It does, and I don't know if I can. Like, there are some days where I can't even post to Facebook because of work and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I don't know if I could do that with like Twitter. I mean, of course I could do it.
Well, I
but
mean, posting it and leaving it and then just let the comments fall where they may.
that's what it would have to be.
Doesn't need much. Well, if they want to comment, they can come to YouTube.
Yeah, and they can still send if they need to get a message to us. They have it's like they have a message thing there too.
Yeah.
But I'm not real familiar with Twitter, and I'm little. I don't know. I did post your video on
Yeah.
Twitter today,
Yeah. And it got a little bump.
and that was the only.
But that was it.
But I'm not. So anyway, I'm gonna get help with it. I think.
Mhm. That's why I think it's much more relaxed on our channel. So it's, you know, the growth of the channel has been so like our retention is decent. If we get a bump in them from a video, if we gain 20, in a month we might still have 17 of them or so. So it's not bad. Our growth has always been slow, but it's always been up too. You get a little pop here, pop there. But
Oh, put together all of Steve's
Booty Beauty
intros into one. Oh, that would be funny.
that would be. You can do that. I think you can download the video to your library. I'm wondering if you can edit.
Oh,
it
I
and
have
chop
all
it
your
up.
intros.
Oh yeah.
I've been saving them. Oh yeah, maybe we'll do that. That's a great idea. That would be funny. That one with you rolling down the hill is my favorite. I'd still.
It was one of my favorite of hers.
Uh,
Like a goddamn steamroller. So. The cooking, the crafting segments. Yeah. It's a mixture of things. Not everyone likes everything. And you can't be everything to everyone.
Mudslicker.
Like, I know there's sports fans out there. You will never see Steve on sports. Like, some interests just aren't ours, so they don't make it.
What you say?
I remember that shaving the head and then blonde. That was when she got that damn Dee Dee wig.
Oh yeah,
Subtle obsession. Subtle.
and
So, you're fine, Panda. How
swore
are you
it
doing?
wasn't. You know.
Do a duet on one of her recent
Oh my god.
songs.
I
Oh my
missed
god.
it. Oh, thanks, Mayor. Okay, so the blooper reel was on December 27th video, $100 grocery shopping haul.
So you can check it out.
December
there.
27th. That was
Yeah.
the bloopers. Thank you, Mayor.
Better Off Alone for Foodie Beauty. Oh god. I don't get why she can't sing. The production isn't very good. You know, it's kind of cringe like a lot of the other stuff is. So go watch. Check it out. Check it out later and see what you think. Because like we do have other clips of screw ups, but some are funny, some are like, ooh. Some are don't get me mad. You know what, Andy, the upstairs neighbors who we've had problems with are quiet. It's eerie. Like
It's weird.
I don't know
this
if-
whole last week.
I don't know if they got all like tweaked out and now they're crashing, but nothing. Except yesterday
It's weird.
morning, their child was
very weird.
wailing and wailing and wailing.
They
And
weren't.
I have about this
taking
much
care
patience
of
for kids. The kid wasn't crying because it was hurt. He was making noise, like the pick me up
Like,
crying noise.
attention or maybe a dirty diaper or something hungry.
Yeah.
It went on forever. And then you hear like tiptoeing now. Like
Like who tiptoes around their
and they're like
house?
whisper. It's I think it's drugs, but
Crack.
I don't know, you know.
Crack,
But it's
probably.
been an entire
Or meth.
week. And
That's cheaper.
I
That's
mean,
been
it's
fine.
great. It's quiet.
Hey, I don't
But
care. Let them.
it's just odd.
It's odd because we were used to the noisiness. We kind of built
Every
around
day.
it. We've
Every
filmed in
day.
the bedroom before because it
Because
was
of the
so
noise,
noisy
yeah.
in the studio because they were playing music right above us. But
Yeah.
no, they've been fine.
Yep.
So yeah. Yes, Patricia, milk tea is so sweet.
Yes.
Such a class act and
She
knowledgeable
is. She is.
and explains complicated things, I think, in a way that's understanding. Like international citizenship is something she's very familiar with. So it's easy for someone to tell a lie to a bunch of people that don't know about it.
Right.
But she's been through the experience and she's not mean. She gives her moments. I have my moments, but she's not overall mean.
Okay. Now he laid down.
He wouldn't lay down? What was he doing?
Well, he was doing with the claws
Oh, yeah.
on my leg
Into your thigh.
and then getting
Yeah.
whapped with the
with the tail. He demands a lot of attention, so. When she swears in her British accent, it's so funny. Oh my god, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell she's just a gentle, kinder person. I think
And
she
she
starts
li-
from there.
She lived in Kuwait for a while too, didn't
Yeah, she was in the Middle
She was
East doing-
working there and yeah.
She had a few different
so
stops.
she knew a lot of the things that
Yeah.
the other one was saying.
She said the citizenship paperwork for her work visa, you have to start like 9 months ahead.
Yeah.
And she said that's just how processes work there. So,
and she does a lot of traveling, right? That's her job. Like she
yeah.
travels all over, yeah.
Mm-hmm. To teach.
Mm-hmm.
Do the cats sleep with you?
Oscar-
it depends. Oscar
yeah.
sleeps on the bed.
He sleeps with me, yeah. Like right next to me over here. He
Like,
sleeps on a blanket.
you wake
yeah.
up and it's right. Ah!
Yeah, I wake
That's
up
right
and
there.
he's yeah. And then Bandit he picks his places.
He picks it. He's been sleeping. You know, I crashed on the chair, and he'll sleep next to me. He has a little
Mhm.
pillow, so if I'm in the living room sleeping, he'll come sit.
That
with me.
pillow we made
Yeah.
the Dollar
Hey, I'm
Tree,
pooping.
what was it called? The floor pillow we made. He totally adopted it, stole it from us,
Mhm.
and he sleeps on that every day. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah.
And that's right next to your chair. So
Yeah, so
you can just reach down.
It depends. Sometimes he faces the TV and I can scratch his head. Oscar does not get in anybody's lap. Yeah.
Not yet. No.
He's a cuddle bug. Bro.
He's
He'll
so
get there.
cuddly.
He's so I can give him a big kitty hug.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like if he does want to run away, for my sake, he stops.
Yeah.
You can feel the little flex when they want to
like,
go. But he was like, no, scratch his chin,
Yeah.
scratch his neck. You know, we're much more affectionate. Not so much with Bandit.
But he'll get close.
Bandit would skin me
now
alive.
in bed. He's like closer and closer. Now he's
the
like
cat that
right up
sleeps
against
on your head.
me. Yeah.
You wake up and the cat's on your face.
But he's never been an indoor cat. Like
No,
it's
he's always, as
still
far as we
all
know,
new
lived
to him,
outside.
you know.
He
It's
came out
nice to see him like grow and evolve. It is.
I
like,
thought he would tear apart the Christmas tree, but he only came
I
out to
thought
see it a
so
few
too.
times.
He didn't.
Yeah. I don't
Bandit
know.
sleeps under it, and Oscar just comes up, looks at it, and then walks away.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
I thought he would think, "Oh, real tree,"
Nothing.
because he's a climber. He
I
used to
know. We
climb.
have that footage of him up on the roof of the neighbors. And yeah. We're lucky to have him too, Carabella. We're really lucky too. He was such a
We're lucky.
such a good kitty. Such a good boy. I hope he's happy. You know, maybe he liked being an outdoor cat. He
I didn't
seems
think
happy,
that
though.
too. He seems like he's happy, but I wonder if he misses being, having
Yeah.
the freedom of running around. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think we think too much into it
probably.
because he seems
He
very
probably
happy.
thinks food, sleep, catnip, food, sleep. Use the box, food, sleep.
Cat grass.
Yeah, that's
He does like the cat grass.
he does like the cat grass, but that's good. But he's good. He'll move around during the day. He'll come out and eat. When it's dinner time, it's the time both of them. Neither of them are contentious at dinner. They're both 4 feet from each other, staring at us. So
Oh yeah,
Damn.
they both do that. They come up and they give you a little headbutt. Like,
Yeah.
come on, I'm here.
here,
I'm lonely. Oscar does that too.
Bandit does a drive-by. If I have my legs crossed, he'll scratch his cheek on my foot and then keep it moving.
Keep walking.
Keep walking. He's like, I see you.
He was like saying hello.
Yeah. He would
That's
never
so
Bandit
cute.
would never sit in my lap, but when I had my big chair at the last place, he'd come sit next to me. Usually while you're in the shower. He doesn't come near me till evenings.
Uh-huh.
7, 8 o'clock, I might get Bandit close by,
Mm-hmm.
but not during the day.
Yeah.
So people spray catnip on the glass tables and then film the cats from below.
That's so cool.
That's nothing I've ever heard of.
We don't have a glass table. I'll have to
Mhm.
build one.
My pet to get my attention if I'm gaming. Yeah. Whenever you're editing,
That's an idea.
Bandit's this far from his face
Oh.
while he's editing.
Oh, he is every single time. Yeah.
That's about how it is.
Yes.
And if you give him a peck on the head, he'll stop for a minute, and then he'll start over again. So yours smacks your phone.
And then I type. Oh no
Yeah.
problem. That's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, cats sit on. He's never sat on the laptop. I know cats find electronics warm,
Mhm.
like and they would sit on the keyboard because it felt nice for them. But
Yeah.
never had that happen with either of them.
I was thinking of getting those. We have a Fire that was a gift tablet, as a
Mhm.
bigger screen, and they have these kind of like what he watches on TV. They have
Yeah.
these games that cats
Where he
play
can
with fish
chase.
and stuff. I was thinking of putting that
Yeah.
down. I keep forgetting to do it. I think I'm gonna
Mhm.
do. I bet Oscar would love that.
Probably.
I wonder if Bandit would.
I
Ooh,
don't know.
that's a new thing. I'm gonna do it.
Well, good. It's a new toy for them.
Yes, it is.
So that'll be good. Something new to look into. Little goodies out there. My cat has to walk all over my important papers just when I need them. That's how they do.
T-Girl, he'll get ready to leave for work, and Bandit will perch himself on top of his briefcase thing.
So I
His-
can't leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll sit there, and like he refuse. It's like he knows.
He
I'm like, come on,
knows.
you gotta go, and he gets mad. He's like,
Uh,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
And when he gets a certain level of upset, like when we have to give him this medicine, we have to pick him up and hold him so he's safe and
Yeah.
comfortable. And he'll lay down in defeat.
He'll be like plop, and then I
then
feel
you pick
bad.
him up. Yeah.
And meanwhile,
What
it's
a-
liquid.
What a
It's like-
fighter.
it's not. It's 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He opens his mouth and we put the medicine in, and
And
but
that's it.
it's this big ordeal. Like he like runs away from it's so
You
funny.
gotta find
Oh
him
my
somewhere
gosh.
and then pretend to like put his food together, which feels so rude
It
and
does,
deceptive to
doesn't
me.
it?
I feel bad when I like open a can of tuna just to get him close by so we can pick him up and medicate him. It feels so phony. It
Yeah.
feels so wrong.
It
I don't know
does,
why I feel so
know.
strongly about it, but
Oh, I know, right? Yes, definitely dramatic. Oh, he's so dramatic. He'll go and he'll fall on his side on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you are so what a drama queen. And I pick
Yes.
him up and he's limp. You
Yeah.
know.
he just goes dead weight.
And then we give him the medicine and then it's over. And then he's like running around
It's
like
over.
nothing
You
happened.
give him a treat right after, so he associates the two. And as soon as he's done, he's like, yuck, yuck. Okay, let's eat.
If I ever have to pack a suitcase, my cat likes to place himself there, leaving his hair and everything, right? Oh, I know.
They know when we're leaving. If we go away
Yeah.
for a few days, they know as we're packing something's wrong. Especially Bandit, because Bandit's been around us so much longer. He knows when something's up.
Yep.
So when we did our honeymoon, my parents came down and watched them. And they two of them were alone in the house, fine, no issue. For days. And it was
Oh,
okay.
Wade Bowen did Please Come to Boston. Wade did it best. Oh, I'll have to
okay.
listen to that one too.
Hmm.
We used to, there was someone here that was
Wade
a
Bowen
Wade
fan.
Bowen fan.
Wade Bowen fan.
And that turned me
That's how
on
you
to
found
Wade
out.
Bowen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Mayor. Ooh, I'll have to
See,
check
it
that
takes
out.
a community, really.
It does.
It really does take
We
a
have a
community.
fantastic community.
Well, we have a good one. Just don't, like, Chantal starts asking everyone for legal advice. Should I get this surgery or not? You know,
Mhm.
like, you guys are great, but I don't know if I'd solicit experiences.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But not necessarily strict medical advice.
Well, I think you have to take everything like like it's
In
good to get a
context,
lot
yeah.
of different. Yeah.
Oh, it's good to get the different point of views, especially lived experience.
Oh,
like if
heck.
I'm curious about a medication or a treatment
Yeah.
or a place to visit and someone's already had the info, it's
Mhm. Like I'm
helps.
curious. Like I've gotten so much help through the years because I developed the my diagnosis while I was doing videos. Like
Yeah.
this is relatively new, and like this new medication I'm starting, I'm gonna find out all about it too. I got to do some research on that. It's Rinvoq,
Mhm.
but I have to come off the other ones first. So
Yeah, she solicits it. It sounds
yeah,
she's like
She
halfway
solicits
there.
it.
She asked for the advice and then
Yeah.
she wants to give the illusion that she's trying to improve herself.
After meeting Wade Bowen fan on YouTube, right, Denise? Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
And then I don't know where they went to. They're from Japan, weren't they?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm glad he does too, Carabella. As much as it sucks, it's like, oh great, you have a diagnosis. It's a debilitating disease. But there is
Yeah.
a victory in diagnosis, I think.
I think
Because
so
it gives
too.
you a direction
Yeah.
and
Well, what I
options.
liked about it was there was no like all the years that I went to the other doctor, there was always this open-ended like thing. We're going to try this.
Mhm.
I don't know. It just seems like we have a definitive thing and a plan to deal with it, and
Yeah.
it does feel better. I mean, I'm not too keen on the diagnosis, but
No, but at least it has
but
a
at least
name
there's-
and there's a
yeah.
course of treatment.
and now I can find, support and communities. There are communities out there of other people that have the same thing that discuss and talk.
you can find other
That's
people.
big for me, like to be able to talk like that. So
Mhm. Megs, hello. How are you? How are you? We're just about wrapping up. You're
my
late.
cat, my cat has a meow that he is scolding me if I'm not feeding him quick enough.
It didn't give me. Yeah.
I love it. Hey, Megs. I am. Damson, I am. I've been on prednisone for 5 years.
It's a long time.
I know. I bruise so easy. Like
Your
you just-
bones are just
like look at the red marks.
powder.
Like just from and so that's a titration. But I'm down to 20 milligrams already. So
Mhm.
I'll be able to get off the prednisone. The other medications, Plaquenil and Avara.
And you
that
can
I'll be
stop
cutting
those
off of.
as is with
stop.
no taper, the doctor
Yeah.
says.
No.
So
So
I go with her.
But I have to wait for the Rinvoq to come. It's, I guess, a specialty prescription.
Yeah,
it's
you can't go to the pharmacy
delivered
that's
right to
delivered.
me. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't go to the pharmacy to pick it up.
Do you have
So
to inject it or is it a pill?
it's there's an injectable and a pill. She said she's starting me off on the pill, 1 a day pill.
Okay. That would
So-
be good.
She said if I don't get the pre-authorization, I might have to do the injections first and then the pill.
Oh, okay.
I always thought it would be the other way around, but no. But she's
Mm.
confident that she got it approved. So
Mhm.
with my insurance,
We are at
so
the
it'll just
hour.
come in the mail.
Look at the time. We're already there.
Wow, we're at
chats
7:02
go fast.
already.
Good chat.
Holy heck!
I don't know. I had a really good time tonight. It was nice to chat and catch up.
It
Lighter
shouldn't be. I
topics.
know, Andy. It shouldn't be long. I know. They even told me this shouldn't be long. I was on 80 milligrams for 9 months.
Mhm.
That was bouncing off the walls.
It was more manic
awful.
than I am
It
on
was awful.
on a full moon. Yeah, it was.
Awful.
Well, thank you,
Well,
everybody.
yes, thank you. Oh, this was
for
such a
being
wonderful
here.
chat.
I told you,
it's
when they're
like
good, they
talking
go quick.
with friends and
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
very
So,
nice.
well, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. I take this down usually for maybe 10, 15 minutes and then put it back up. So if you're watching in the middle, you might get a lapse on that. But that's all. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Smash that like
Smash
button.
it!
I know you smart word smash. Like that.
It sounds so stupid coming from us.
I know.
Anyone else can say
Yeah.
it, but we.
Facebook, Instagram, all that's in the description. Will be in the description below. Thanks. And Mark will catch up with you soon.
I will. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Mondays with Mark. We're gonna do some. I think we're gonna do some Valentine's Day stuff. So we'll talk
Yay.
about that. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Okay. See you next time.
Bye.
Ciao.